What's going on, everybody? Your host Crash is back with Crash Play Gaming. I know I missed last week's video, so thank you for sticking around with the channel. I do appreciate it. I had to go take care of some stuff and do some fun things, and you might notice a little tan, whatever. It was fun. Anyways, we're back. Astral Radiance has come out. We've got a pack opening. That's what we do when every new set comes out. We're gonna see what we get, and we're gonna make some cool new decks for the channel, and they will be posted, you know, in the same schedule that I had following. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Appreciate it. And not to mention, I'm at 90 subscribers as of the recording of this video. If we could get to 100, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate it. I love all of you subscribers. I do appreciate you guys a lot. It means a lot to get me to 100. That's a huge milestone. And enough about me rambling. Let's watch me open some packs. Here we go. Time to get cracking these 100 Astral Radiance booster packs. Hopefully we get something good so I can build some good Astral Radiant decks for you guys in the upcoming videos. Let's get to it. We're opening the first of 100 here. I'm hoping for some good pulls like we had in the last set. The last set was amazing. Alright, a bunch of new cards because I haven't opened anything. This will be my first time. So we're also going to go through some of these cards as well just to see what's going on. We got a Leafeon here. Doesn't look too great, though the Energy Garden looks like a cool attack, but that's about it. We got this Hisuian Typhlosion, though. You must discard a Psychic Energy card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon burned and confused. That's interesting. On a stage 2, Shadowbind during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. That could be a good deck around Slandit, but I think Butterfree's much better. Let's go ahead and move on. Those cards, not worth the time that I spent on them, so sorry about that. And we get a Shame and Encouraging Gift. Only if you go second. You can put 3 cards in your hand, but Marnie is in the format, so that's not too good. Let's look at this. Switch your active base Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do heal 30 damage, you move to your bench. Okay. Touch of Happiness. Heal 10 damage from your active Pokemon. Okay, not too good here. Just a bunch of bulk cards, I suppose. Keep moving, though. Keep moving. Temple of Sinnoh seems amazing. Decidueye, Lucario V. Okay, Lucario V here. Not too bad. And then we got a Hisuian Decidueye. Piercing Claw for no energy. This attack does 30 damage for each damage counter your opponent's active Pokemon. That's actually really good. For no energy cost, you can do 30 damage. You can basically, wow, I like that. This attack does 80 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for a direct arrow. I like this Hisuian Decidueye. That's a pretty good card. Too bad it's on a stage 2, though. Temple of Sinnoh. All special energy attached to Pokemon provide 1 colorless energy and have no other effect. So Dusknoir in a stadium. I like that. That shuts down a lot. A lot. It shuts down a lot more than I think. I'm just realizing, like, all the special energy. We have so much special energy hate now, which is amazing. Alright, we got an Ursula. Oh, Ursaluna, my bad. Ursaluna. Yeah, 200 damage. Not too much. We got this new Galarian Obstagoon here. Untamed Shout. Is this the awesome alt art? I think so. I think we already have this, but it's an alt art. The new Hisuian Heavy Ball, which is really good. You get a base Pokemon from your prize cards, and this replaces it, so that's pretty good in certain decks. And a Feather Ball. Search your deck for a Pokemon that has no retreat cost. Reveal it, put it into your hand. Okay. Interesting cards. Interesting cards. Let's keep moving. We haven't seen anything great. We did get a Lucario V, but we're looking for more and more. And nothing there. Kricketune here. Your grass Pokemon, except Kricketune, get plus 40 HP. Okay. Wait and See Turbo. Use this card only if you go second, and only during your first turn. Search your deck for a basic energy card attached to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. Your turn ends. That's an interesting card. That's if you have high costing attacks, that might be good to put in. Otherwise, scrap that card. And hey, alternate art Luxray V. Nice. Flying Snipe. Do we have a V Max? I don't know. Opponent reveals their hand. You discard a trainer card you find there, so that's actually really good. Radiant Pulse, discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. It's actually not a bad control card. It might go well in the Vikavolt deck I have. And here's another card without an energy cost. Defensive Posture. You can prevent all damage on a coin flip, which is cool for the Hisuian Growlithe. Let's go ahead and keep moving on. There are some interesting cards in the set, and to be honest, I have not actually taken a look too deep into the set. Oh, we got a Origin Form Palkia V. I've heard Palkia V-Star is actually a really good card. So that's cool. Rule the region, search your deck for a stadium card, reveal it, put it into your hand. That's a good first turn attack. I don't mind that. During the next turn, you do 200 damage and you can't attack. What is the super effective glasses? When applying weakness damage to damage from attacks of the opponent, blah blah. When applying weakness to damage from the attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to, apply it as ×3. Interesting card, especially if you're playing a box deck. That's even better. Energy Lotto, that's back in the format. Here we go. You can look at the top 7 and get an energy and put it into your hand. That's pretty good. And we got a Miltank and a Thievul. So Miltank's actually really good here. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by Pokemon V on a basic. I think that's pretty awesome. And you got Route. Stack does 20 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So it doesn't do a lot of damage, but you don't get hit. And you can use powerful energy and things like that to modify. So that's pretty cool. Thievul here has Baffling. If your opponent has 2 or fewer prize cards remaining, whenever your opponent plays a support card from their hand, prevent all effects of that card done to your benched Pokemon V. So basically, you stop them from using a boss. I think that's very situational. I don't think you need that card at all. Though, you know, my analysis could be completely wrong here. And we get a Rapidash. Those are Pokemon's not burned. Don't care about that. Let's see what we got here in a weird ear. Hurried Gauge. Once during your turn, you may draw a card. That's not bad. Extra sensory. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent's attack, does 80 more damage, doing 120. Slap on a choice belt, you're doing 150. That's cool. 2 shots most V-Stars if they don't have a big charm on. Alright, we got our first supporter there in Grant, and nothing new there, so let's see what Grant does. During this turn, your fighting Pokemon attack do 30 more damage. During your turn, if this Grant is in your discard pile, you may discard 2 cards except any Grant from your hand. If you do, put this Grant into your hand. So it recycles itself. That's interesting. Being able to do 30 more damage 2 turns in a row is really good. Magnezone, Giga Magnet. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach any number of metal energy you find there to your Pokemon any way you like. Wow. So, we have a Dialga, whose attack is expensive. This Magnezone makes it so where it's not so hard to do. Sweet Honey. Choose one of your Pokemon, then flip a coin until you get tails for each heads. Heal 40 damage from that Pokemon. So, hey, you want to bring back those single Pokemon decks. If this Pokemon has any damage card, it has no retreat cost. Cool, Sudowoodo. So Sweet Honey might be good. You flip 2 heads, you're healing 80 damage. Though if you flip 0 heads, you're not healing anything. We got a Dark Patch, allowing us to attach a basic Dark energy to one of our benched Dark Pokemon, which is an amazing card. I remember when Dark Patch... What is this? Dark Patch and Darkrai, the 2 cards that go together perfectly. I'm in the way a little bit of Darkrai. Let's scoot over. Here we go. There's Dark. You know what? I'll just... Darkrai. We're going to be getting a Darkrai V-Star, hopefully. That's what we want. We'll see the deck. Unidentified Fossil, whatever. Bronzong. Heat Proof. Prevent all damage on this Pokemon from fire Pokemon. That's not too much. And then there's a Roxanne. We can use this card only if your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards. They get 2 cards and you get 6, basically. So it's like another kind of Marnie mechanic, N mechanic almost, but they have to be lower on the prize cards there. Okay, see there. Here's another no costing attack, Tormenting Poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poison, except you put 5 damage counters instead of 1. That's insane. And Wise Guidance. We got a Voltorb, Tearful Charge, blah blah blah. And what is this? Have a look. Let's see what this does. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. Mountain Gate, not usable. Let's keep moving. I'm glad we got some Pokemon V here. We got, what did we get? I don't even know. Boop. Braviary, Psywave for nothing. This takes us 30 damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Man, this is on a stage 1. For no energy, if they have a lot of energy attached, you do 30 damage. I think that is crazy to me. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Slashing Strike for 123 energies. I like this card. Psywave is a good attack. It could find some play. I might try to build something around that. I like that attack being able to just... You don't have to play any energies. That's insane. It's crazy, crazy. Then we got some trekking shoes here. Look at the top card of your deck. You may put that card in your hand. If you don't, discard that and draw a card. which you get to look 2 cards deep. I like that. That's a really good card. So we got Palkia V, we got Darkrai V, we got Lucario V. Now we're looking for V-Stars. We want V-Stars. There's a Gardevoir and an Irida? I don't even know how to say this person's name. Anyways, we search our deck for a water Pokemon and an item card. Reveal them, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck. Not too bad. Here's the Gardevoir with Shining Arcana. Just the trainer alt art version of it. We've already seen that card. Here's Kamado. Choose a card in your hand and discard the other cards. If you do, draw 4 cards. Not too bad. Let you keep 1 card and you draw 4 more. So you'll have a 5-card hand after you play that supporter. And you discard the rest. Interesting card. Let's see what we got here. Typhlosion, Hisuian Typhlosion V. Nice. Singe, your opponent's active Pokemon is now burnt for free. Petrifying Flame, choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Reveal that card, shuffle it into their deck. Interesting. Mightyena, if your opponent has any Pokemon VMAX to play, this Pokemon's attack cost is 3 less. 160 damage for free if they have VMAX in play? Oh my gosh. 190 if we attach a choice belt. Shoot, that's crazy. Knock out a Crobat if they have any VMAX to play. Once during each player's turn, that player may shuffle their hand into their deck, draw 5 cards. Jubilee Village. I like that. That's pretty good. Although it helps the opponent, but that's pretty cool. Alright, alright. You might see this card go into Mew decks. I feel like that'd be a pretty good card to put in a Mew deck, to be honest. Another Decidueye. Let's go ahead and keep moving on. Nothing much there. So we got 4 Vs so far. Not too bad. I'm enjoying this. I'm loving all of the no-cost energy attacks. Those look good. Hisuian Samurai looks so cool. I love this guy. You may discard a card from your hand in order to use this ability once during your turn. You may draw 3 cards. Dark Mastery. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So this might be a really good supporter for Darkrai. A support Pokemon for Darkrai, because I believe Darkrai V-Star's attack also relies on the amount of energy, so it could be a good 1-prize backup attacker and a way to draw some cards. So I like that. Might not put it in the deck. We'll see. Ooh, there's a Regidrago. We want a lot of these Regis. There's a good single prize deck going around for Regidrago, and this one is basically if you have less than 4 cards in hand and it's in the active, you can draw up to 4 cards. And here's a Radiant Heatran, our first Radiant. I forgot. Here's our first Radiant Pokemon. We can only have 1 Radiant Pokemon in the deck, so we want Greninja, really. Greninja's really good. But this attack does 70 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. 2 damage counters, we're doing 140. 3 damage counters, we're doing 210. 4 damage counters, 280, plus a choice belt. We're knocking out anything, and it's not that hard to just get 2 damage counters on Radiant Heatran. So, this will be a good attacker at some point in the match. We are down to 80 packs left. And let's see what we get. A new Psyduck. I'll go over that cologne here in a little bit. Hey! Look at that Starmie V. Freaking awesome. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Weirdeer. We already saw Weirdeer. Let's look at this Starmie V with the Misty alt art. Mwah. Picture perfect. It's got the attack Swift, does 50 damage, no weakness or resistance for 2 colors energy. Has no retreat cost, which is really good. And Energy Spiral does 50 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. Pretty good. So if they have 4 energies, you're doing 200 damage. Not bad. And what's this Canceling Cologne do? Till the end of your turn, your opponent's active Pokemon has no abilities. It's only on the active, though, so that's... it's hard to say if that's good or not. I don't think so, because it's only on the active. But you never know. You might see something crazy about it. We got another Dark Patch, Jubilee Villain. Here is an Arcanine of the Hisuian form. Scorching Horn. If this Pokemon has any fire energy attached to it, this attack does 80 more damage. And your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. So 160 plus the burn. So it's effectively 180 damage. Not too bad. Miss Magius. Ominous Prose. Ominous Prose? Ominous Prose? Whatever that is. Your opponent reveals their hand. If they have 4 or more cards in hand, choose all but 3, and your opponent shuffles those chosen cards into their deck. Great disruption. Don't like it that much, though. But we could stick them with just a bunch of energies, which would be hilarious. Hilarious. Another Mightyena Grant again. Look at this EV Resonant Evolution. Once during a turn when you play a Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your other EVs, you may search your deck and evolve this one as well. So heck, turn 1 you can evolve all your EVs. Or turn 2, sorry. Turn 2 you evolve all your EVs into whatever you need them to be. Legion. Grudge Dive. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack, last turn this attack does 90 more damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. So 120 damage plus confusion for 1 energy, I believe I saw. Not too bad. Not the best, not too bad. Alright, and there's a Kleavor V and a Miltank. We want definitely Miltanks. Kleavor V here, 150 damage for Act Slash, and you discard an energy. If you do, also discard energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. I think I might just build a Kleavor V deck. I'm thinking that might be pretty good. 150 damage. You can do a lot with that, to be honest. 150 is not bad. Each player reveal their hand and draw 3 cards. Stand Sentry basic energy attached to your bench Pokemon can't be discarded by an effect of your opponent's item or supporter cards. Hey, you don't like playing against Crushing Hammer? You can play some Hoot Hoots. They will guard your energies. That is for sure. That is a bane to my control decks there. We'll look at that Curry here in a little bit, and we got an Alt Art Silin, however you want to say it. Flip 2 coins, put a number of cards up to the number of heads from your discard pile on top of your deck in any order. I mean, this is really good in control decks, I think. Other than that, it's like a one of. Hopefully you get it, but this is really good in control decks because you can loop this. Especially when you have like a Pal Pad and things like that. That might be really good. Spicy Seasoned Curry. Your active Pokemon is now burned. Heal 40 damage from it. Okay. And Gardenia's Vigor. Draw 2 cards. If you drew any cards this way, attach up to 2 grass energy from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. I don't like that it's to your bench Pokemon. If it was to any Pokemon, that would make that supporter a lot better. But it still has its uses at some level here. Alright, a Glaceon. If during your opponent's turn, all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from evolution Pokemon. So there might be some kind of EV deck going on here. I didn't even take a look at the other EVs. Here's a regular Kleavor. Timber Cleave. Flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out. What? You're kidding me. You knock him out? We're going to have to do this. Oh my goodness. Berserker Tackle. 120 damage. That's crazy. Togetic. Voice of Happiness. You heal 30 damage, so we're going to have a Togetic line that heals up your Pokemon. That Kleavor is crazy, crazy. And Shaman, Miss Magnus, that's alright. Let's keep moving on. There's some interesting cards in this set. I'm not going to lie. They are kind of surprising me here. Then again, I didn't take too deep of a dive into the set because I wanted the pack opening to be a little bit of my first reactions to the cards as well. Though it could come and bite me in the booty. Alright, here's a Hisuian Sneasler. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, your active Pokemon's retreat cost is 2 less. So basically it gives us free retreat. Not too bad. For most Pokemon, that gives free retreat. Not too bad. It's a hard counter to Leafeon VMAX. And a Mesprit. And I can't see that person's name. Mental Shroud. If you have Uxie and Azlef in play, your Pokemon have no weakness. I don't see a use for that unless the other 2 are good as well. Adaman. You can use this card only if you discard 2 metal cards from your hand. 2 metal energies. Search your deck for 2 cards, put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Okay. I can get behind that. You discard 2 metal energies, you go get 2 metal saucers and just put them right back on. No, I'm just kidding. You get whatever you need. To be honest, not a supporter. Another Thievul. We got a Bastiodon here. Primal Fortress takes 30 less damage from Pokemon V. Does 180 damage on Iron Tackle. 210 if you attach a Choice Belt. So that knocks out a lot of basic Pokemon V, but not all of them, and not really the relevant ones either. Alright, nothing. We haven't seen a single V-Star yet, though. But we have seen some pretty cool cards, not to say the least. There is an Azelf without an ability, so Mesprit Azelf doesn't look to be too good. Maybe Uxie has something much better than those 2. Take a look at that stadium here in a second, and we get, is that an Ice Rider Calyrex? That is a sick looking Ice Rider Calyrex. Oh my gosh, the light blue is amazing. Wow, I like that a lot. Okay, Gape Jaw Bog. Whenever either player puts a basic Pokemon from their hand onto the bench, put 2 damage. Heatran, bro. This goes with that Heatran. You can get 4 damage counters in one shot, basically, and you're giving up 1 prize. Insane. Insane. There's the Uxie. There's a Reggie still. That's good. We need a couple more Reggies. Another Lucario Veer. He's Uxie. Search your deck for a card, put it in your hand, and shuffle your deck. Okay, so the Uxie Mass Spirit has left. Just more bulk of cards that we don't need or nobody really wants. There's the Leafeon. So let's see. Leafeon, energy card. Search deck for up to 3 basic cards. Touch some of your Pokemon any way you like. Leafy Cyclone. During your next turn, the Pokemon can attack for 120. So far, I like the Glaceon a lot more in that EV deck here. All right, all cards we have seen. Let's keep going. Almost down to 60 cards. Couple packs to get to that. And cool, reverse holo Hoot Hoot. There's another Registeel. That's perfect. I want to get all the Regis because I like to do that deck. Another Hisuian Typhlosion. Don't care. Let's keep moving on. Gotta get through these packs that just give me nadas. Nadas. Keep going. So far, we've only seen Leafeon and Glaceon. Where's like Vaporeon and Jolteon? I guess we already have some, don't we? I think we do. Nothing there. Let's keep going. Boop, 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 boop. I hope Glimwood Tangle is still in the format. Oh, look at that boy, Garchomp. Garchomp V, Dragon Claw, Sonic Strike. Discard 3 energies from this Pokemon. This attack does 220 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. You can knock out anything you want. That's insane. Gusty Pickaxe. Reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a fighting energy, attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. If it's not a fighting energy, put it into your hand. You know, this is giving me, like, I'm going to play Cleavor. We got that supporter that gives 30 plus damage. That item card that allows us to accelerate energy or just draw a card. We got Trekking Shoes. Here's Weirdeer V, the weirdest deer. Frontier Road. Once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active spot, you may move any amount of energy from your other Pokemon to it. Psy Shield Bash. This attack does 40 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. Plus damage modifiers. And not too bad. Too bad it's only a V, though, and nothing more. Alright, cool. Let's keep moving. Cards we have seen already. We're looking for some V-Stars now. We want cards. We want cards that we want. Vespiquen, Honey Rush. Reveal any number of sweet honey cards from your hand. This attack does 60 damage for each card you reveal this way. So at most you can have 4, right? So you're going to be doing what? 240, 270 with the Choice Belt, and a 90 damage Pierce. It'll be a little hard to do. 270 with the Choice Belt. I don't find that attack that appealing, especially because there are cards that modify your hand, so when you get all 4, they can just Marnie you, and then you have to search for them again. Makes it a little tough, though. It is on a single prizer, which makes it a little bit better. Alrighty, here we go. Almost halfway done now, and we have not seen too much of what we wanted. Hey, there's a Togekiss, Shrine of Happiness, heal 90. So I think it goes 10, 30, 90. And then you can scoop it up and do it again. Alright. Switch card. Pickaxe. Sneasler V. Hisuian Sneasler V. Poison Claws for free. So we have a burn one. We have a poison one. That's crazy. Dire Claws attack does 80 damage for each special condition affecting your opponent's active Pokemon. Whoa. So if they got 3 special conditions, we're doing what? 240? Hello, Butterfree. Oh boy. Hey, we got another Regidrago. We need a Reggie. Well, we have Regielekis, don't we? Yeah, I think the 2 new Regis are Steel and Drago, and then let's see what Lilligant here does. Twister lets 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Meh. The Weirdeer, and let's keep going. We need Regigigas, of course. That's what makes the deck work. Regirock. And there's Regieleki already. Unless it rotated out. I'm not too sure. Mamoswine. Not too good. Let's keep going. 180 HP though. These stage 2s are getting really beefy. Really beefy. There's a reverse hollow heavy ball and a full out weird ear. They're making me make a weirder deck. A weirder deck. A weird ear. Weird deer. Weird the deer. Another Regidrago. Gonna trade that away probably. Get the other Reggies. So 3 Regidrago in the deck's pretty good. Alright. Bastiodon, Togekiss. Let's keep going. I don't want any of these. I want the V's and the V-Stars. Come on now. Tempo Sinnoh's good. I didn't want another one of those. I like that card. Makes Mew even worse. Mew had its time to another Regidrago. Oh my goodness. Mew had its time to shine. It's over, Mew. You are no longer relevant. Hey, Bronzong. That's a cool looking Bronzong with the metal transfer guy. That's cool, but we don't need that for this deck that we're going to be making with Dialga as soon as we get... Oh, there is a Regieleki. I wonder if the other one is better, though. We'll find out. We will find out. Does 120 damage to, I think, a bench Pokemon. I didn't care for reading it too much. Another Dark Patch, which is great. Glaceon, meh. Down to 37 packs, and we have not seen a V-Star yet. We have not seen the V-Star. Okay, another Temple of Sinnoh's good. Decidueye, Feather Balls. Oh, come on. Give me the V-Stars. You gave me Palkia V. Give me Palkia V-Star. Absol, Swirling Disaster, 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counted on it. This attack does 70 more damage on a basic. Cool. Another. Too many Regidragos. Give me a Regigigas. We're getting to the point where we're getting too many duplicates. There's another Cleavor. I will gladly take that. Oh, wait. This is the wrong one. How many? This is like the... We have 3 Cleavors in this deck? I mean, in this set? What's going on? This attack does 30 more damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Oh, 30 more damage for each. I read that wrong. I thought it was like 30 to all. I'm silly, but I don't want that Cleavor. I want the one that knocks out on coin flips. That one's awesome. Galarian Mr. Rhyme V. It's a Fusion Strike Pokemon. Okay, surprising hand search deck for up to 3 item cards. Reveal and put them in your hand and shuffle your deck. Customized Cane. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached to it, this attack does 90 more damage. That doesn't seem like... Why even give him a Fusion Strike? That doesn't seem good at all. Another Ice Rider. It's not what I want, but hey, we'll take it. It's another cool Ice Rider. Ice Rider's a pretty good Pokemon, not going to lie. But we want the V-Stars. We're at 29 packs left. Come on. Give me something to be excited about. That would be cool. We got one. We got Hisuian Typhlosion V-Star. Let's take a look at this guy. Hollow Flame. Put 3 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon in any way you like. It does 180 damage. Okay, not too bad. Shimmering Star. If your opponent's active Pokemon has exactly 4 damage counters on it, that Pokemon is knocked out. So the V-Star powers are really good. I like that. You can manipulate this how you want and just take an easy knockout on anything. And then you can follow up with Hollow Flame and just start taking knockouts. So it's decent. I don't think it's the best, but it's decent. Here's the Cleavor I want with the Timber Cleave. There we go. Gonna need 2 more of those. Build a deck around that. All right, we got a new supporter, and we got Dialga V-Star. Oh my god. Yes. This card is going to be insane. This attack does 40 more damage for each metal energy attached to this Pokemon, Metal Blast. You might think that's bad, but then you look at the V-Star power Star Chronos needing 5 energy to do 220 damage, but you get to take an extra turn. Just do the math. 5 times 4 is 200. It's 20, which equates to 200 in the Pokemon world. Just, it's 40 plus, so it's 240 actually. Add one more, you're hitting 280. You're knocking out whatever. Woo! You win games with Dialga, that's for sure. Alright, let's look at Zissou. Draw cards until you have one more card in your hand than your opponent. Interesting. I don't think that supporter will see that much play because it's too situational. Alright, we got another Temple of Sinnoh. That's good. Basculation, blah, blah, blah. Let's see a Dialga V. Let's see a Palkia V-Star. Let's see all of those cards that we need. Overquill. He looks so bad. If you have at least 3 energy, dark energy play, this attack does 90 more damage. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Another Starmie V. We don't need another Starmie V. I got that cool Alt Art one. Won't make a Starmie V deck, but it is a good support Pokemon to have. Another Dark Patch is great. Though I probably have Dark Patches left over from... Oh, what sets were those? When Lugia was a thing. Plasma. Playing Team Plasma stuff. That's it. That's where we got Dark Patch. There's like another Hisuian Sneasler V. Let's keep moving. 21 packs to go. We got 2 V-Stars in a row, which was great. One of them was one that we really wanted. So that's even better. Another Lucario V. Don't care. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get Palkia V-Star. We need that one. Another Registeel. We'll take it. Regirock, Regigigas would be good too. There's a lot of cards that we want to build some decks here. Another Cleaver. That's not the Cleaver we want, though. It's just not. Alright, okay. Go, okay. Nothing, nothing. Gonna go through a stream of nothing. Before we get to something that we want, something good. I want another Cleaver V too, because grant with Cleaver V being able to discard energies. Crushing Hair. Oh, Darkrai V-Star! Yes, we got a Darkrai V. Here's the Darkrai V-Star. Let's take a quick look at this bad boy. Dark Pulse does 30 more damage for each dark energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Perfect. We have Moltres. We have so much good support for this guy. And then Starbist, during your turn, you may put up to 2 item cards from your discard pile into your hand. So it's like a dowsing machine. Pretty good. And then here's a Keldeo. Meh. Keldeo's meh. We got Darkrai V-Star. We have Darkrai V. That deck will be coming up, I'm sure. There are so many good decks. So many good cards in this set. All these V-Stars are amazing. Amazing, amazing. An Alt Art Temple of Sinnoh. Let's keep going. 13 packs go. We're getting close, and I think I will be doing another pack opening video as well. Just to keep digging into the set a little more. Because it's fun opening packs, especially when we're getting things that we want. Like those V-Stars. But now we're not getting anything. Now I'm just speeding through these to open up the good stuff. And this is why Heatran V comes up. Okay, what does Heatran V do? Most active Pokemon is now burned for 2 energy, 30 damage. Okay. Magma Falfa, you have a stadium in play. This attack does 90 more damage, 180 damage. Meh. Do we have a Heatran V-Star? I think we do. I don't know if it's in the set or coming out, but I think I've seen Heatran V-Star. Could be 100% wrong, though. You know me. I don't do my research too much. What is that? Is that a Shadow Rider? Wow, it is. Shadow Rider Calyrex V. I like it. It's pretty, but like, come on. Are they? I don't get why they're printing these cards like this. Like, they're old. We don't want them anymore. Everybody already has Shadow Riders. Hey, we got a Regice. Cool. Need a couple more of those. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Double Ursula. Okay. Don't want double Ursula in a single pack. Come on now. PTCGO. A demand. More grants. And have a look. Let me take one more look here. Your fighting Pokemon do 30 more damage, and you can recycle this guy if you need to do 30 more damage. I like it. Fighting Pokemon, you get an energy attached to them. That Cleavor V is looking really juicy. Nobody's expecting the Cleavor play. Another Milk Tank. Let's go. 4 more packs to go. Give me Palkia V-Star, Dialga V, Palkia V, Darkrai V-Star. Give me all of the good Vs. I don't want none of the cruddy Vs. Give me the good Vs. Another Reggie. I'm gonna have to trade these Reggie Dracos away to get other Reggies. Uh-huh. Pack to go after this. Oh, what do we get? Come on. Oh, another Reggie Steel. Last pack. Come on, give me it. We've gotten good pulls. I'm not gonna lie. I've been excited, but this will be like, just do the icing on the cake now. Dang it. No icing on the cake for us. Oh well. We still did get some good pulls. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please leave a like. Helps out the channel a lot. And hey, we're almost at 100 subscribers as of recording this, so let's subscribe as well. Get me to 100. That'd be great. Cool. Awesome. And we'll see you next time on Crash Blade Gaming.